In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, quite often, or at least off and on, we people are found struggling and trying to be over smart, trying to outsmart someone else because we want to take a bit of advantage, a little bit of it, a trivial nature of it. We want to take advantage over the other person by trying to over smart, becoming over smart, dear friends. Quite often we are found squabbling, quite often we are found maneuvering to take a little bit of advantage over other people in a discreet manner. Dear friend, we people are also found competing, arguing with other people. I shall get that. Why to do it for you? You have to do it for me. I am the bigger one. You are the smaller one. I am the more important. My opinion, either on politics or any other issue, is my opinion, which is more important than the opinion of anyone else, than your opinion. I'm superior than you. I'm bigger than you. This is what we people are found doing, and if at all we do succeed in something as trivial and mean as this one, we feel proud, like I'm succeeded, I'm the bigger one. And if at all we do fail, we find a bit of stress here, we find a bit of tension here. Why did I lose? I should not have lost. I'm the bigger one. I'm this, I'm that. My dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, is it okay? By the way, it's absolutely wrong. I was driving on a narrow road when someone coming from the opposite side, he left the whole of the road for me and he got the off road. I was so impressed by his attitude. From then onward, I thought that this person has inspired me so much, motivated me so much, that I shall be inshallah following and copying whatever he did to me, and I shall be doing the same, repeating the same action. I shall never try to take more share of the road if the road is a very narrow one. And once I was in a hostel in a shared room, then the sort of bed I was offered was near the bathroom. I asked someone there that can I get a bed a bit away from here. The person, the other person inside that room offered to change the bed with me. He said, "Okay, I want to be. I can shift over there, and you can take my bed." I never did that. I never did that. But it taught me something really important, something very useful. And from then onward, I thought that this is the sort of attitude which I should also be adopting. I think that these things, even sacrificing one's own political or other opinion, that is really good and great. Sacrificing one's own opinion, that is something really good and great. If at all it is not very important one, I think we should be sacrificing, we should be showing a bit of generosity, we should be showing a bit of magnanimity by doing this thing, by not competing, by not arguing. I should take this small advantage over you because I want to outsmart you. I am more smart, I am more intelligent, I am more capable, I'm bigger than you, I'm more important than you. I think all of that is just a bullshit. All of that is just a nonsense, and we shouldn't be trying to do that at all. If at all we are found trying to do that, It is not like we are raising our stature. We cannot raise our stature like that at all. Rather, we do have to come down. We do have to come down because of something like this one. I think if at all we want to raise ourselves, if at all we want to outsmart the other people, all what is needed is that we need to be a bit generous. We need to be more positive as compared to the other person. We need to be more generous as compared to other people. And if at all we are found doing that, I think we will become really great. Arguing with other people over the non issues. Quite often we are fighting, squabbling, arguing, competing over the non issues. Non issues, it might have a momentary importance only, otherwise it is not going to serve any purpose at all. So for all those reasons, it is quite a wise approach to drop that and not to even bother about it. As a matter of fact, we will become bigger. We can become slightly big if at all we are ready to make the sacrifice for all the time. These sacrifices actually, these sacrifices actually will make us a big person, will make us a strong person, and we will be able to create a kind of respect for we ourselves in the mind and the hearts of the other people. Only this way we can create a kind of respect for we ourselves in the minds and the hearts of the other people. Only if at all we are ready to make the sacrifice every now and then. I'm not talking about the major sacrifices because the major sacrifices cannot be done for all the time, but as for the trivial small sacrifices are concerned, these are quite affordable and it could be continued at a longer period of time. Although again I shall advise another thing as well. Instead of making these small trivial sacrifices for one person only, it's better to do it with all the people. And I think everybody for whom we do that, I think we he she will remember us, you know, and will like to we will be able to garner our respect and love in the hearts and minds of those people. So this is something really important. It does happen usually. It is not something which happens rarely. So once it does happen so frequently, the frequency of its happening is quite high. For all that reason, we should be always ready for making these small trivial sacrifices and never arguing with other people, because doing that, fighting and squabbling, arguing and competing over the non issues, it could be only done by the foolish people. And if at all somebody is doing that, so we should never ever try to do that. If at all we do that, we will be actually telling that I am even more foolish as compared to you. If at all you are foolish, I am more foolish than you. We don't have to become a more foolish person, rather we do have to become more intelligent and more generous person. And all of that will come by making these small trivial sacrifices and nothing else. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah khair.